What is up, Dogelon Mars Army? Welcome back to my channel. I am back at you with another update on Dogelon Mars. That is ticker symbol ELON. And before we get into it, definitely consider subscribing to stay up to date and ahead of the game on cryptocurrency news and all things Dogelon. Alright, and also smash that like button to help us get some promotion for Dogelon Mars, help us reach those bigger exchanges and reach some new investors. You never know when your like is going to put this investment in front of some new eyeballs. Alright, looking at the price tag, I'm gonna have to say that it is not looking good for the day. But that is just a day thing, and it is not a Dogelon specific thing. If it was, I would be concerned, but I am definitely not, and it doesn't appear that any of you guys are either. I'm glad to see that, because we actually have reached higher holders every single day, and this is just nice. Apparently a lot of people are buying the dip right now, and when the market is down like this, people have probably been waiting for an opportunity like this to buy low. So we may be getting a lot of new holders in this time right now, and that is just one of the silver linings that we're going to get in this, and I feel like I should share that with you. Getting into some price estimates, we are still predicted by everyone. This is a vote that is done by you and me, and anybody can go and put their submission in on CoinMarketCap. So it is an army vote, and this is where we think we are going to be ending. So I definitely, at least into the middle of the year, and I don't want to forget that we are getting into a little bit of bearish cycle right now, but that's not something I'm gonna get me down at the moment 100%, because we have a lot of good news. And if you watch till a little bit later here, I apologize for my computer being slow, but I do have a nice article that shows how that the army is holding fair and doing really good as far as staying positive in the market. So looking at Elon, we are having a medium risk gauge, and that is not too bad. As far as Dogelon Mars, if this, with the downtrend that we have been seeing, we would be all the way into the red here easily if it was a Dogelon Mars thing. So it is still showing as a relevant investment, and very, very nice. I'm gonna have to say that is pretty awesome news. So yeah, here we go. We are looking like we have a few people out of the money at the moment. I know I definitely am. I gotta admit that to you in true transparency. But I definitely am not letting it get me down, and I'm definitely not even considering selling. If anything, I would definitely be buying more. That's where I'm at right now in my investment. And zooming out, it does appear that it is taking a turn for the worse at the moment, with the broader crypto market being down, and that's just it. We are looking at a Bitcoin problem. We are looking at an Ethereum problem. If you see, basically it is doing the exact same thing, taking those exact same dives, and we have a lot of world news that is surrounding that, causing that, and I'm sure we are going to be crawling back out of this very soon. So it is Trending Friday on Twitter, and Dogelon Mars has a lot going on. There has been a lot of positivity going on in the on Twitter, so I'm very happy for that. We did get a post 13 hours ago from Dogelon Mars, and it says, "If the ruins of Jovica have taught me anything, it's that a planet run by psychic fungus may be efficient, but a culture void of individuality will see its growth plateau indefinitely. The discourse created by the people on Earth is the promise of its future." Now, that is pretty deep, I'm gonna have to say, and I don't know if they are hinting at themselves, trying to work on their own individuality and separate themselves from the other meme tokens. I mean, that could be a very nice sign that may be what we are looking at, or it could just be a very broad description of the entire world, and maybe just his perspective, and that is what they felt like writing at the moment. So yes, we did get a nice little article from Watcher.guru, and that's what I want to show you, because this one really gets into it. It's a few days old, but still very relevant. Still relevant, especially in a time like this when we can really use some positive news to hang on to. And this is a really, really good article from Watcher News. Dogelon Mars, would the changing dynamics aid this coin's organic rally? The past 3.5 months have been a quite wild ride for Dogelon Mars. In the month of October, that the said coin rallied by more than 5,300%. Things did cool down after that, as the coin stepped into a descending channel on its charts. Toward the last week of December, it broke above the said structure and tried rallying, but the broader market trend didn't allow it to do so. But now, as the recovery narrative is gaining steam, the doors for Elon 2 rally have reopened. Well, the Elon market is not the same as it was back in October. Short-term market participant traders had a much larger say at the time. However, that has now started changing, with the pendulum swinging towards cruisers, mid-term participants now. As per the latest data from Into the Block, hodlers or long-term market participants merely account for 0.02%. On the other hand, there are 11.7% traders and 88.2% cruisers currently in the Dogelon market. And that is what we need. Getting rid of the paper hands, and we have the true diamond handers, and that is pretty much what that breaks down to. That's what they're saying, is that the diamond handers are in the Dogelon market right now. Let's go. Parallelly, the profitability numbers were as high as 87% in October. Post that, however, the price started dwindling. Traders started booking profits and exiting the market. So now it can be contended that the remaining ones are here to stay in the market, and that's quite a good sign for Dogelon's organic growth. And that is what we are looking for. We are looking for organic growth. We don't want the pump for just having a whale move in, and that just it rockets our price, and then they just pull the rug from under us. So what we want is natural growth, that organic growth from all of the bullish news that surrounds this token, and they have a lot of it. If you're just watching this for the first time, go check out the videos that I have before, because we have a lot of great news on Dogelon Mars, and this is just a bump in the road in an investment, and that is it's a true test. It's a true test to investors, to new investors. In 2021, I mean, you could have picked anything and you would have been up a month later, and that's just the market we were in. But now we are starting to hit a little bit more of a bearish cycle, and there is still money to be made, but there is a lot more research to do, a lot more diligence, and a little more experience that is necessary. I mean, you're probably going to be losing a little bit of money along the way when you're learning to invest. That's probably something that is going to happen. But letting you know that I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice, just giving you my opinion on plays that I'm in the market. And Dogelon Mars is a bullish one, and I love to do videos on this one. I mean, there's a lot of good news to keep it going. I'm great following, so a lot of good things to keep our heads up about it. So, the average hodler's balance has also remained quite steady since mid-December, indicating the absence of any macro sell pressure. Well, needless to say, this is another feather in Dogelon Mars's hat. In Dogelon's hat. So, keeping in mind the said trends, it does look like Dogelon Mars Elon's growth from here on would be organic. And alright, that is what we want to hear. We want to see that organic growth. I know I do. I'm ready for that. I definitely am. But I definitely know patience as well, and that's going to be a big thing when it comes to investments. You want to be patient. Patience will make you money, and that is really the thing. If you look at any stocks through history, and that's the only thing we really have to compare this against, minus other cryptocurrencies, which we see how well they do as well, but stocks they mostly are going to go up over time, and about 98% of the time they go up over time. But that is the thing, they need time, and we are emotional creatures, so sometimes we don't give it time, and that is just one of the things. I hope you guys are holding strong right now, because this is definitely the time when your true conviction in this project is shown. And I know it's not what we want to see. Maybe it is. Maybe it's exactly what you want to see, and you want to loading those bags up. I know I've definitely been buying the dip myself. I'm not gonna lie about that. Looking at that, I just wanted to buy it with 6 zeros on it. I was pretty stoked about that, but wiping away a tear at the same time. So it's a bittersweet thing that we're dealing with. I'm pretty sure we'll be out of it in a couple weeks max. I mean, maybe not. Maybe a little less, maybe a little longer. We never really know. It depends on the kind of news that we get in the world. And I definitely will keep you updated, though. If we find anything out that is gonna lead to any kind of further downtrend or anything of that nature, I will definitely be bringing it to you. I'm going to be scouring a lot of the news right at the moment. I have a little bit more free time, being it's the weekend, so maybe I can get some a little more information for you guys. I would definitely love to bring that to you. I've just been pretty busy with work lately, and so my video uploads have been a little inconsistent, as I've been posting in the morning, but I don't like making the video the night before. So that is typically how I've been doing it. I've been making it the night before, and then it leaves the information I leave dated, and I don't want that. So I might as well just make a video and start posting them in the evening. But if you do have a preference, what time do you think that I should be posting these videos? Please put that in the comments. Like, I could use all the help I can get when it comes to any comments would be greatly appreciated. I definitely would appreciate you 100% on that one. So I mean, I hope you guys are keeping your heads high and keeping your bags full, and I will be bringing you content as soon as it drops. So thank you guys for tuning into my channel. If you watched all the way to the end, you are the absolute best, and I appreciate you more than you even know. So thank you very much, and I will catch you in the next one.